Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Sunday. Good afternoon to you guys. Alright, once again, just like the previous episode, we do not have as much time to talk about this, so we have to dig into this right away. So, today at Noah's NFL Weekly Preview, I'll be bringing you the Week 3 recap from last Sunday, and I'll be getting you guys ready for the Week 4 key matchups that is happening in about an hour or so from now, or 55 minutes or so, something from now. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into that. First, I gotta get my things together. Alright, so it is Noah's NFL Weekly Preview, episode number 2. We're going to call this Wild Week 3 Recap and Week 4 key matchup to look forward to today. So, let's go ahead and preview from Week 3. Let's see what happened in Week 3. It was a wild one, you guys, in Week number 3. So, let's go ahead and get into this. So, first of all, Thursday Night Football, which happened about a week ago. The Miami Dolphins were playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. Ryan Fitzpatrick destroys the Jaguars with winning 31-13, but he had 160 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. And I don't think the Miami Dolphins had a turnover as well in that game. That was the final score from Thursday Night Football, 31-13. Miami wins that game. How about the Pittsburgh Steelers? In the Ravens division, they move on to 3-0 for the first time since 2010. Ben Roethlisberger with 237 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and the 2021 win over the Houston Texans. Once again, Pittsburgh goes 3-0 for the first time since 2010. And speaking of Pittsburgh, their game is actually canceled against the Tennessee Titans today due to players testing positive for COVID. Alright, this is also why we're going to call this a wild Week 3. You see that? The Bengals and the Eagles end the game as a tie last week. 23-23 was the final score, so really nothing much there. Joe Burrow, Bengals quarterback, with 312 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Carson Wentz threw for a touchdown pass for 225 yards, and he had 2 interceptions. And again, that game was final 23-23 in overtime. Alright, so that's crushed. So let's go to the Bills. The Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills are 3-0. That's kind of really not shocking to the fans. But they actually almost pulled an Atlanta Falcons move. They were up like 28-10, I think, in the second half. The Rams came back on them 32-28. But the Bills scored the game-winning touchdown 35-32. And they move on to 3-0. Josh Allen had a 311 passing yards and 4 touchdowns. And I think he did have 1 interception. I'm not quite sure, but yep. All right, let's move on. Let's keep it going. Again, wild Week 3. The Atlanta Falcons blow another fourth quarter lead. So, before we talk about this one, Mitchell Trubisky left the game due to an injury for the Chicago Bears. But the Bears is not really the problem. It's the Atlanta Falcons. Now, just I think 2 weeks ago, Week 2 against the Dallas Cowboys, They let the Cowboys come back 40-39. They had a 20-0 lead in the first quarter. They had a 29-10 lead at halftime. They led 39-24 with under 5 minutes to go in the game. And they still allowed the Cowboys to come back. I think the Falcons had like 4 touchdown passes. They did not turn the ball over, and they lost the game. Well, here, they were up 26-10 in the second half against the Bears. Nick Foles came in for Mitchell Trubisky because he was injured. Had a 16-point comeback, and the Bears won 30-26. And another reason why this is a wild Week 3, the Chicago Bears are 3-0. Out of all teams, the Bears? The Bears? Okay, I'm not even gonna. Let's just move on. All right, let's move on to the Seattle Seahawks. Okay, that's a team that you expect to go 3-0. 38-31 victory over the Dallas Cowboys. Russell Wilson 27-40 for 315 yards, 5 touchdowns, and no interceptions. And if you guys watch ESPN First Take, you know Stephen A. Smith is probably excited about that. Well, he was excited about that, actually. All right, now let's go to primetime Sunday Night Football with the Green Bay Packers and the New Orleans Saints. With Green Bay winning on the road 37-30 Aaron Rodgers, 283 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. And wide receiver Alan Lazard with 6 catches, 146 yards, and a touchdown. That was, I think, one of the best games that Lazard had, Alan Lazard, for the Green Bay Packers. That's him on the top of the screen right here, number 13. And Green Bay wins at 37-30. The Saints drop to 1-2. The Packers, they go to 3-0. Monday Night Football. I hate to do this. But the Chiefs stay undefeated and go 3-0 after embarrassing the Ravens 34-20. Patrick Mahomes had over 350 yards passing and 4 touchdown passes, and I think they were just acting like they were in their backyard playing on Monday Night Football. And their game is also postponed against the New England Patriots because of positive COVID tests. So that game is going to be postponed, I think, later in the year or scheduled for Monday and Tuesday. Who knows? I'm not quite sure yet. But that was the Week 3 recap, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and move on to Week 4 key matchups to look forward to. All right, so we don't have that much time left. All right, so we got to hurry up here. So first game for Week 4, I'm going to say the Cleveland Browns and the Dallas Cowboys is going to be a key matchup. Now, because both of these teams are always in the conversation on sports news, on ESPN, NFL Network. Now, the Browns are 2-1, the Cowboys are 1-2. And this is actually a must-win for both of these teams, but I'm going to let you guys figure that out. I'm not quite sure. I just think it's a good game because, like, it's a must-win game for both teams. So I want you guys to figure that out. Who needs this win more? You guys can tell me that. You guys can DM me that if you want me on Instagram, or put that in the comments, excuse me. But, yeah, let's go on to... That's actually the only game on the Sunday early window that I have being a key matchup. Because the other game I had was the Steelers and the Titans, but that game has been postponed because of positive tests of COVID. And the Patriots and the Chiefs game was also a key matchup, but that game is postponed as well due to COVID. Now, for the Steelers and the Titans, both teams were 3-0. So that's obviously going to be a key matchup because that was going to be a great game. And so was the New England and Kansas City game. So let's go ahead and move on to primetime Sunday Night Football. The Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. That is Sunday Night Football, 8:20 p.m. on NBC tonight. Sunday Night Football. So right now the 49ers are battling with injuries with their teammates. Like, they don't have their starting quarterback. Their starting running back's injured. Their star cornerback, Richard Sherman. Who else? And their star tight end is also hurt. But they have a lot of guys injured right now. And I'm not sure, though. I think this is a key matchup just because it's prime time. But it's also because the San Francisco 49ers, they were like one of the best teams last year in the league. So, I mean, the Philadelphia Eagles, they blew that game against the Cincinnati Bengals in overtime. That's all I got to say for that game. You guys can figure this out. You guys can tell me why you think that this should be a key matchup, but I think this should be a key matchup just because it's primetime Sunday Night Football. All right, so tomorrow for Monday Night Football is the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers. Now, Atlanta, who has blown like a lot of fourth quarter leads. No, I'll put it to you this way. A lot of big leads in the second half. They go up against the Green Bay Packers. Now, will they get their first win, though, in Lambeau Field? Or will they have to suffer the consequences against Aaron Rodgers and the Packers? I'm not sure. You guys check that out tomorrow on Monday Night Football. ESPN Falcons at the Packers. Alright, and I think that's actually all I have for you guys. Again, Steelers and Titans game was scheduled to play today, but postponed due to positive COVID tests. And the Patriots and the Chiefs game is also postponed because of positive COVID tests. But if that wasn't the case, both of those games would have been key matchups. Except for just the Browns and the Cowboys game. And the Falcons, Packers, and the Eagles and 49ers. Alright, but that's actually it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this broadcast. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. It's going to be a rough week 4 coming at you. Got 2 games that's postponed because of COVID tests. And the other key matchups, just look forward to them today. Alright, so the games come on in about what we got, like 45 minutes, 40 minutes or so, I'm not sure, but yeah, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like it if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time, and enjoy week 4 of the NFL. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.